Finally, we have a chance at gyroids. This is exciting. Alright, so let's get down to business here, shall we? For this college rule. Okay, I was like, why is it in a little bag? Anyway, look at that. There's the little jade statue. Isn't that fun? Alright, so, yeah, we're done with turnips. Yeah, we got easy business at this point. So, our first official week without having to worry about turnips. And it rained the past 2 days. I was really hoping to get gyroids yesterday, but then of course it was still raining. I was like, really? But it stopped raining today, so that's good. And we can hopefully find them without too much issue. That would be nice. So let's see how that goes. Will I survive without checking the price? I think I'm gonna check the price just for fun at this point, just for now. I don't think I'm gonna check the price all the time, but I feel like today, I don't know, just for a little bit. Let me like wean myself off of this. Okay, tall clankoid does not sound like something I need. I think I need like 5 megas and like 2 minis and then 2 like letter S gyroids. So I feel like that is not a new one. I'm not expecting to get a new gyroid today, to be completely honest. It's just I haven't seen any in like such a long time that I'm making a big deal. Cause like I still need 9 gyroids. So like that's gonna take some time. And I'm hoping that won't take too long. Now obviously there's a backup strat to get gyroids, which I may or may not have to employ at the end of this. And I don't know how I feel about it, you know? So we're gonna wait and see. But basically, if I go to to Animal Island and I bury gyroids and I do the little mini game on the Game Boy Advance, then they can swap out gyroids. So that is one way that I could get. What? Okay, this is a gyroid, I know that. Gongoid, that is not something I need. I guess this is the thing I buried. I guess I'll just leave there, whatever. Okay, nice. Sorry, where was I? Where was I going with this? I was gonna say something. I distracted myself. Oh, yeah, Animal Island. So, yeah, like, if you bury, like, furniture and you go there and you do the minigame, and you do it correctly, then they have a chance. They'll, like, basically, they'll swap the furniture out for specific groups of furniture. So, in my experience, and, like, what it is, it's not just my experience, it's how it actually is. I don't know why I said that. But I was getting ahead of myself, I guess. So, yeah, anyway, sorry. So, with Animal Island, if you bury furniture and you feed them the right amount of fruit and they're happy, and you somehow manage to make them just swap out the furniture without them, like, burying trees, which lowers their happiness, which means you have to feed them more fruit, blah, blah, blah. It was a whole thing. I had to figure it out before I really got into the swing of it. Whatever. To do that, when, okay, maybe the Buzzoid, but I don't think anything else. Also, maybe I could just leave my shovel out for now, because I really don't think I'm going to have a full inventory at any point soon. Okay, Sahara's here, but we don't care about that. Anyway, so if you can swap out the furniture on Animal Island if you do this minigame. And how it works for furniture is that it'll either get swapped for a raffle item, for a red item, or one of the exclusive island items. So I managed to get some of the raffle items and some of the red items. And I actually did manage to get all of the red items that I would have got. Like, all the red items that I saw Problem Animal Island I did manage to actually see in store, so like I don't feel like I cheated the system or anything. And I know it's a completely like normal mechanic in the game, but it just seems a little cheap. I don't know. It just seems off, I guess. But anyway, so that's how that works for furniture. But you can do the same thing for gyroids, where it'll just give you like random gyroids. So part of the reason why I've kept them all, A, because they're gyroids and they're cool, but B, if there's like dupes of ones that I don't really care about, I could bury those and try to, you know, do a little swap-a-rooski and see what happens. So if it gets to the point where like that's all I need, I might do that, but that really depends. Because like essentially we have until sale day for sure, which is in, you know, end of November. So we have quite a while to see what we can get. Oh, I didn't. I muted. I'm sorry. That's annoying. I. Anyway, what I was saying is that we'll see how the gyroids go. But like, I assume that gyroids will probably be the thing that I have to like finish at the end. I don't think. I don't know. I assume it'll be Gulliver or gyroids as my last thing. And technically, I could also use Wisp at the end. That's a thing. But for Wisp, that would be like, you know, he would work for the shirts. And I think that's kind of about it. I don't think he would really help with anything else. So, yeah, well, there's a lot of weeds there. Should I get them? Maybe. Okay, let's double check the gyroids. No, I think we struck out here today. So tall clankoid, no. Gongoid, no. Mini buzzoid, no. Drop them all. Does that work? Yes, great. Okay. So yeah, eventually I'll like move over all the models. I could do it now and it would like shrink my list, but it doesn't really matter. Anyway, no new gyroids today, no Gulliver, Sahara's here. We'll figure out the next visitor tomorrow. And then that should be for Thursday. We don't need any of these shirts or the CD player. And of course, we're just kind of waiting. Like at this point, right? Like it's new week. Turnips are officially off the table. They done. We good. So it's really like the 2 Gracie shirts, the 4 shirts from the store, the pinwheels or whatever, and then the gyroids. And then it's like Gulliver, the sale day market model, and then the 1 jingle item that I still need. So I mean, if Gracie's visits, great. If it rains, great. And then eventually when it hits May, we can start looking for the shirts again. But it's gonna be very chill for the next like month and a half, I'd say. Well, it's at 87, but I have no idea what the buying price was yesterday, so I can't really comment on whether that's good or not. So that's funny. Anyway, I guess that's basically it for me here. We have all of our, I didn't mean to bring the money here, but sure, whatever. I'll do that. Okay, so yeah, we have all our 4 statues. So all the statues are done. I don't think you've seen the post office model yet. So there it is. Yay. It's real. The dream is real. Got our piggy bank. We got our mailbox, our tissue box, and our post office model. All 4 of the post office related items. Do I remember the order you get them in? This, then this, maybe? I don't know. Something like that. I think this is the second last thing, and then that's obviously the last thing. Also, like, here's the letter, by the way. Okay, that's not the letter, by the way. Hold on, that's not the letter. Here's the letter, by the way. Definitely not the only person in the entire world. But, you know, I'm probably a small number of people. But yeah, crazy little thing that is. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like I just didn't expect to get something new today, like dry raid wise, and I don't know, I wasn't really expecting Gulliver. So when we finally get the last item from Gulliver, that's gonna be a pretty big day, because then that takes like one thing out of the rotation, and then we gotta worry about Gracie. But like, I still have to like, see, yeah, I don't know, like it is hard to say, like how many people have done it in real time with no nonsense, you know. Like just legit, like I'm gonna just buy these most weeks and just hope for the best. I don't know. And how many of those people have recorded it the whole time? I don't, you know, like like that might be that's a smaller number for sure. I don't know. It's so hard to verify these things, right? And I don't want to go around making claims. One of few is probably like the safest way to say it, to be honest. And I'm still working on that. I'm still working. I have, like, to be fair, I haven't like looked online to be like, how many people have done this, or like, can I find videos of people doing this? But I've done it. So right now, my YouTube channel, I still have like, it's up to like somewhere in March, so it's not quite up to date on the videos I've started going through. Right now, I'm working on getting the times together so that I can like actually have like numbers to give out, you know, because it's like, I could look at all my stream times, but like I'm not always buying turn-ups on a Sunday stream or on one of the weekday streams. So it's like I have all the dates when everything happened. So if I just go through my footage, you know, I can get rough numbers and say like, oh, I spent this amount of time this week buying this amount of time this week. And then eventually I'll have a full hour count on how much time I spent with turn-ups. And to to make it even better, I'll like, you know, talk about like how many hours I just wasted on bad weeks. That'll be the best part for everyone. So I'm working on that. I don't know when I'm gonna get that done. I don't want to leave it too long, but I also am like, I feel like there's just too much going on. So I'm trying to like just get things done so I can focus on it. But yeah, we'll see. So anyway, that's it for today. We'll look for Gulliver tomorrow. They'll be really, and tomorrow's gonna be pretty quick, I assume. I'll look for Gulliver, figure out the next visitor, and that's kind of it. But yeah, maybe I can start putting some more time into getting the numbers and looking through that so I can like try to get like a video out or something. Because that would probably be a good idea. Anyway, I guess that's it. So I'll save and wrap up here. It's good to chat for a little bit. Not every I don't know. Streams now are going to be weird, you know? Like, okay, we got 14 minutes. Nice. Also, because I was just yapping. But like, it's not always gonna be like that. Anyway, I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll see you around, and if I had anything new this week, that's gonna be really, really exciting. It's very doubtful, but you never know. Anyway, I'm out. Take care. Bye.